Rockingham Forged knife. It's the range I've got in front of you. It's the sharp range. It's wooden knife block with a plastic rim with the traditional knife finish. It's basically a slight angle on this, and it's old oak wood all the way round. Not much to it. It's quite a simple design, but there is something about this range that makes it really good. But I'll go to that one round a few minutes. But let's talk about the block. Let's give you the small print and the measurements and everything. It is 13 inches top to bottom by 7.5 inches width. So it's a nice set. It slopes out a bit. It's got the Rockingham Sharp logo there because they do very nice. This is by the Groundwork Group. So they make knife and knife accessories and sharpeners for the global, one of the best knives out there. So it's designed and made by them, so it's definitely top of the range. Let's talk about the knives itself. The first knife I've got here, it's the slicer paring knife, or a utility knife, you can call it different things. Nice traditional silicone coating with bolstered handle forged. Very 20-degree angle, so very sharp, very nice to look at. It's a decent knife itself. So let me give you the measurements of the knife itself. It's 9.5 inches from tip to tip, so compact, nice, decent size. The next knife we have is the bread knife. So definitely shiny steel. It's got the Rockingham logo, sharp logo on there. Again, 20-degree angle, sharp. It's been sliced in one way like all the other bread knives, so when it's curved here but straight finish here, with the bolstered heavy duty handle. It's forged, so very heavy duty, nice simple design. The measurement is 13 inches from tip to tip, so good, nice, definitely great size for it. The next one is the very big cook's knife. This again, you can see there's a slight angle to it. That's what people are going for, but it's got the old-fashioned handle. Good weight to it. You can feel it. The weight of the handle and the knife itself is medium weight, so it's a meteor finish, so you won't damage your hand. It's got the little hooky finish here. Silicone padding. Nice 20-degree angle. Nice size as well. 13.3 inches from tip to tip. So definitely a good one, good size. If you've got a small handle, you may not like this. If you've got a large hand, you absolutely find it fine. Now we've got the carving knife and a slicer all in one. So it's thin, but not thin as a typical carving knife itself. Nice. It's sloped in to give it heavy dutiness, so they've tried to use one whole piece steel, put another steel on this to make it quite robust on here and everything. So it's the same size as the bread knife, so definitely balanced quite well. It's decent balance. Now our last knife, but not least, it's the paring knife or the utility knife, depending on what you want to call it. It's got the same curve, different aspects. Again, it's not the best knife, but it's not the worst. Definitely one to go for. It's 8.3 inches. Nice shape, great to look at. Definitely one to go for. And let's talk about why it's called sharp itself. So the main reason when we look at the close-up why it's called sharp, it's these nozzles you see here. Sorry about the shaking, I'm using my hand because my hand, it does shake. So through here you can see these nozzles here. They are provided so you can sharpen nice and easily. So when you put the knives in, it will sharpen quite nicely while you put it in, so you don't have to worry about ever sharpening them. And you don't have to worry about sharpening them ever, because all you do, pop it in. So while you're popping it in, it will sharpen it for you. So put another knife in, the carving knife, put it in, sharpens it. So each time you take it in, each time you take it out, it sharpens it. Only the bread knife area, the cook's knife now, doesn't have a sharpener because you don't need to sharpen a bread knife. It stays sharpened a long time. Again, you pop that in, goes through, sharpens. Got your bread knife all pre-orientated where it goes in. So it goes in, ready to go. I have to say the only down point I'm having this is the block is okay to look at, but when you are putting the bread knife, it basically goes through the nozzle and it tends to get slowly blunt. Everything else stays sharp, and the wood block is kind of bland, it's not my kind of thing. But if you do like this type of design, absolutely go for it. So it's definitely nice. It's a well-known company who's made this, so it's a nice design. I have to say I do like this because I like the concept of keeping it sharp all the time. So I definitely want to go for it. If you have enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Definitely want to go for. Bye bye.